What's good, YouTube? I'm gonna make a little quick video about this one. Looks like the quartering's back on Twitter. We got some updates from him. He just dropped this like 30 minutes ago. The Eliza Bleu files, he's calling them, in memory of like the Fauci files, the Twitter files, all that's been going on. So let's take a look at it. Let's see what he's got pulled up for us here. So it looks like he's back on Twitter. And forgive me, I've been out of the loop for a couple of days. Been working, been busy. This is related to Eliza Bleu, who I believe is a grifter. Sorry to keep you waiting. Complicated business. Complicated. To celebrate my return, I would like to announce the first installment of the Eliza Bleu files. A multi-part series. And forgive me, my voice is not where it should be. I lost my voice a little while ago. Trying to do this and not struggle. Part 1. How a clout goblin infiltrated Twitter trust and safety with lies and used them to ban critics. This is a lovely photo of her with Jack Murphy's beard, who she's been getting called the female Jack Murphy. Many of you are aware that dozens of YouTube creators, investigative reporters, and critics in general have been either banned or locked out of their Twitter accounts over the past 10 days. You've also been hearing way too much of one particular name, Eliza Bleu. Here is why. Eliza Bleu is only the most recent of nearly a half-dozen alias names this woman has used in the past few years. Eliza Morthland, her real name. Her dad is an Illinois politician. Eliza Sips, however you pronounce that. Eliza Cuts, Eliza Knows, Eliza Bleu. Totally normal for someone to have 5 other names, right? Eliza Bleu has chased fame her entire life, from dating the lead singer of My Chemical Romance to TV appearances on The Steve Harvey Show and dating show Blind Date. She also appeared in no less than 4 rap videos as a video vixen. Her words. I mean, she's just like, she's throwing it back, man. Like, it's the same kind of female you would expect to be on any kind of rap video you've ever seen in your life. What they do in that video? Promoting female empowerment. That's what they're doing on that video. Just under 2 weeks ago, one particular video resurfaced on the internet. And this is where he got spiked out for posting a screenshot of this said YouTube video. One of at least 4 known rap videos that starred Eliza Bleu. A video that has been on YouTube for over 6 years. Nothing about the video was remarkable. The only thing of note was Eliza Bleu's response. Eliza Bleu immediately leveraged her deep connections at Twitter to begin locking out anyone who posted the publicly available video claiming it was non-consensual. Twitter head of trust and safety publicly backed her numerous times. The only problem here is she lied. She was excited about the video. She begged World Star Hip Hop to produce the video. She was paid. She pitched the video directly to World Star Hip Hop. She was, in quotes, blessed and almost pissed herself, quote, to be around the fancy equipment. Proof below. So get a little glimpse of this video here. This will be the first time I'm watching it as well.
Shot that World Star video, I was a size 8, and I still would have classified as a World Star, as a plus size model. That's what's crazy with the world, is that I still would have been plus even in that World Star video. And I look at that now and I'm like, dang, I was so skinny, but it was the summer. I was doing a lot, but.
She sounds pretty excited to me. But maybe that's the normal response that you have when you're being trafficked.
Yeah, honestly, for one, I was blessed to work with one of the dopest directors in the game.
She was blessed to work with one of the dopest directors in the game. Okay.
Video God, literally, if you look at his resume, I was so blessed. You know what I mean? To work with him. He had a Red Dragon camera, and I almost...
Okay. So I don't think you need to listen to the rest of that. She was clearly excited about that video. I would say that is definite proof, Jeremy. And then he continues here. I could go all day with Eliza Bleu proving she lied about the video being non-consensual, and Elon Musk and Ella Gerwin being duped by her. But how about just a few more? Another video? Really?
Little angel, he doesn't even know who he is. but he turned out to be such a blessing. I wrote him, I added him on Instagram. I wrote him a direct message on Instagram, and I explained who I was and what my agenda was and what my whole thing was. And by about 10:30 in the morning, from about 6:30 to 10:30 in the morning, we had already started negotiations for my video. And he said to me, you know, I've never taken a chance on a girl that had under 1,000 or 100K.
So she was like begging to be on this video or be a part of this, for what it sounds like here.
I've never taken a chance on a girl that had under 100K followers. And I was like, I didn't even know what to say. He's like, but I like your looks. You're different. Let's do it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, for one.
I mean, like, at this point, when you're reading, if you're looking at this, you're like, this has to be a joke. Like, if this stuff is this easy to find, like, it's pitiful, man. Like, it's just regret, bro. Like, women end up doing these things because when they're younger, they don't understand what the consequences may be when they participate in these kind of consensual, very sexually exploitative practices. And then years later, when people are like, I mean, maybe she had some issues with some kind of strife or marital strife. Or maybe it could be issues with like just having a hard time getting a date when your whole persona is wrapped up in like being a video vixen, as she put it. I mean, a lot of it's just a lot of like toxic stuff. And I don't think you can really blame a man for not wanting to put himself in what seems like being a vulnerable position, having to be in some kind of relationship with her. But regardless, let's continue. We got Brittany Venti down here. Okay, how about a third example that Eliza Bleu lied into Elon Musk and Ella Gerwin about this video? Who is Ella Gerwin? She's a trust advocate. I'm assuming this must be who is specifically reporting and flagging content related to this situation. Seeing how she's got like the Twitter logo and the Twitter icon. Why would you not put that in your bio? Trust advocate. Like, what the hell does that mean? He would just be saying like literally whatever they want anymore, dude. Okay, back to the files. All right. About this video being non-consensual. Here she is very excited and refers to the video as another piece of the puzzle. What do we got here, Brady?
2016 is already started, so here we are. I'm really happy that the World Star video got released.
Really happy that the World Star video got released. Let that sink in a little bit.
It was a good piece to the puzzle.
Does that sound like I'm the left and I'm digging things up to you guys when she says that she's happy it's out and it's
Facts, bro. Facts.
It's a big piece of the puzzle? I don't, to me, that does not sound like I'm dredging up information.
It sounds like she just went on YouTube for 5 minutes.
Okay, and she didn't say that she didn't want this out there. People were getting blocked by her, but she didn't explicitly say like, oh, this is a video that was non-consensual, because she's literally saying how it was such a great thing.
And she's also like doing like the classic, like, I'm recording myself, but like, I'm not like looking at the camera. Cleavage. Okay, one more. This is number 4. Here is a call that she placed.
I feel what you're saying.
Oh, just. Here is a call she placed to her mother to glow even more about being a video vixen. Like, what kind of like, having to even use that kind of terminology shows that you're like, you feel some level of shame over what you did. The world would be a better place if we all just were honest with each other. I think I have made my point that Eliza Bleu lied to Elon Musk and Ella Gerwin to deplatform her critics. She abused the systems in place at Twitter to protect people. This is a 7-minute video. We're not going to watch this whole thing. We're going.
Hi, guys. Welcome to your first installment of Life of a Video Vixen via video.
Life of a video vixen?
Yeah, I've watched a few of them.
You told me that you thought they were funny, right?
Well, they're funny because they're so stereotypical of what you'd expect, you know, the videos center around everything horrible that there is, you know. A lot of drugs, a lot of illicit sex.
Right. No, I understand. I understand. Well, if I booked a Snoop Dogg video, though, I might make a lot of money.
I mean, okay, at this point, Jeremy's right. Like, how much more do you need to see that this was very consensual on her end? She wanted to be a video vixen for these rap star videos. She wanted to be somebody. She wanted to clap cheeks on World Star. Like, that's what she wanted to do. The discourse on all of this stuff, when it comes to like the women empowerment, like, it's so toxic. It is so mother toxic. Like, people got banned for calling this out, and this is public, dude. It's sad, bro. You have to wake up. Like, we gotta start waking up, bro. And you gotta be more persistent in your ability to be like, that person's lying to me. That person's lying to me. That person's it's maybe not even lying. That person's putting up a front. That person is not who they say they are. And I'm going to hold everything they say with a grain of salt until I can 100% believe that they are exactly who they say they are. To add even more evidence here is the COO of World Star Hip Hop disproving her entire story. This is from Daniel Cotton. It says, statement warranted regarding Eliza No's video for one of her former aliases. She was paid for this video and we own full rights. Anything further can be addressed via legal. Thank you. Ooh, short and nice. We love that. Starring in many music videos was a career choice for Eliza Bleu. Here are several more examples. Another rap video starring Eliza Bleu. Who knows how many of these there are, but I think I've made my point. Gonna, feeling myself. Is that her? It is her. I mean, she's like the clip, like the thumbnail clip of it, man. Bro, you just be lying. He continued. Where things get especially insidious is when Eliza Bleu and the vice president of Twitter Trust and Safety seem to be working together in real time. Ella Irwin released a Sunday thread within minutes of a new wild claim by Eliza Bleu from Ella Irwin. In the past 2 weeks, we've suspended multiple accounts and or restricted content, causing confusion for users. Unfortunately, we can't answer questions or share details about specific users and account actions. But here are some things that can lead to these types of actions. Again, like, just no one will tell you. No one will be upfront. I have been sexually exploited in multiple ways. I'd like to thank WorldStar for removing a video depicting me on Wednesday of this week. I'd like to thank Google and YouTube for removing the video on Wednesday. Thank you, Big Tech. Thank you, censor gods. Thank you, Google. Like, do you hear yourself? We are at the point now where people are actively, like, it's not the cops anymore. I mean, it is the cops sometimes. But we're at the point now where people, instead of calling 911 on somebody, they call Google. They call YouTube. They call Twitter. They get, hey, they're saying all these things, and I don't like these things that are being said, regardless of whether they're true or not. Daddy Google, can you take it down? Mommy Twitter, can you take it down? And it doesn't come from a place of good faith. It comes from a place of regret. Don't want this known. You don't want this public. It takes away from who you are, your entire advocacy for sexual and human trafficking. Just, why can't people be honest? Why can't you just be honest? It hurts real victims when people who are just lie and manipulate. Like this whole thing distracts from anyone who's actually in any kind of actual real danger right now at this moment in time. Someone who's locked up to some basement door downstairs and can't get out, no one cares about, because people are on Twitter right now trying to flame this woman for being a fraud. It takes away from the whole thing. I mean, and I'll call you out. I'll join. I'll jump in with them, man. Too much. Too often. Too toxic. We're done with it. Even more concerning is that it seems Eliza Bleu is working directly with the VP of Trust and Safety to rewrite the rules of Twitter to cover her tracks. Ella Irwin panic released these new rules On a Sunday, again, moments after Eliza Bleu's new claims. There is such an important point I dedicated its own tweet to it. Eliza Bleu does not work at Twitter, yet she seems to be dictating policy to serve her own agenda. Once again, you're saying we have people in power who have friends in power who manipulate and abuse the policy and bend it to their will? Because that's what friends do, right? It's a joke, bro. It is baffling to me why Twitter would incinerate their entire mission of transparency and trust with its users to protect one random woman from a nothing burger video from 6 years ago. It's even more confusing why Eliza Bleu would destroy her credibility over again, a public video she begged to be in from 6 years ago, yet ignore the 4 to 5 other videos out there. Many people are speculating it may blow up her timeline of being trafficked. I think it already did. Maybe it has something to do with her stating in her own words, this video was filmed years after she was saved. It just don't make any sense, bro. You can see this video was published in 2016. I think at the very least, I have proven to Elon Musk that Eliza Bleu is abusing her connections inside of Twitter for personal reasons and that Ella Irwin is suspect at best. The creators who were falsely deplatformed due to these lies should be immediately reinstated. In part 2 of the Eliza Bleu files, we will discuss stolen charity money, her curious connections and allegations she lied about starting a safe house for trafficking victims. I didn't want to have to do this. I don't think it's fair to dunk on Elon Musk or anyone else for being duped. I think 2 things can be true. Eliza Bleu could be doing great things for trafficking victims, and she could be deplatforming critics. It's what people do now that the info is out there that matters. The first portion of the Twitter files, the Eliza Bleu files, brought to you by Jeremy from The Quartering. I think we're going to have to follow this up with a number 2, a part 2. We're going to keep seeing where Jeremy's got more information from. I want to keep this short, actually, less than 20 minutes. Hopefully I'll cut it down some. But maybe I'll have something else out for you tonight, guys. Anyways, peace.